Hey Mannix, yeah, I just discovered your videos. I think they're great. One thing I've noticed that seems to be kind of consistent through a lot of your videos is you seem to be over psychoanalyzing everything, and you seem to be making fun of episodes that somebody might have in their life that affects them, you know? And it almost seems like you're not saying it directly, but you're saying it indirectly, like, well, you seem to be saying, well, my Uncle Bob ran over a raccoon one day, and ever since then I've had a fear of death. You know what I mean? Of course that's ridiculous, and of course that wouldn't give someone a fear of death, really. I mean, it's no one's that sensitive. But I just thought I would use a chart that's been used psychologists to show you that there are different periods in people's lives that that can challenge them. The name of the psychologist is Erickson, and for instance, at the age of 0 to 18 months, you face the crisis of trust versus mistrust. As a toddler, you go through the crisis of autonomy versus shame. On the next one, preschool, you face initiative versus guilt. Adolescence, industry versus inferiority. Teenage years, identity versus role confusion. Young adulthood, intimacy versus isolation. Middle adulthood, generativity versus stagnation. And senior, integrity versus despair. And according to Erickson, with each crisis, you pretty much end up with either one or the other. There are also stress tests you can take, and like for instance divorce and suicide in the family, and all these things add to a different stress level amount in that person. And so, I don't know, that's just, I guess, the only argument I would make against some of your videos, is that you seem to be sort of not giving respect to the fact that, yes, some people do go through a history or a series of unfortunate events that causes them to be a certain way. And does that mean that we should just play the pity party for everybody and just excuse every little thing we do because we could always link it back to some sort of a mommy problem? No. All I'm saying is that, people that might have psychological problems might have a real reason for that problem, and you seem to be kind of belittling the whole psychology thing. There's such a thing as, like, over psychoanalyzing everything, but some people's lives do need to be psychoanalyzed because their lives, to a certain extent, have been fucked. And everybody's life has been fucked up to a certain extent, but some people's lives have even been fucked up more than others. I would have smoked with you, but I can't do it inside.